Hello and welcome. So I'm going to make my third foray of the week into the Times Cryptic crossword. This is the big main puzzle. I had a few disasters on the quick cryptic this week, but reports are that some of these main cryptics aren't quite as hard actually. So I've got no idea who the setter is or what it's going to be like. I did see someone though say that they did this quicker than the quick cryptic, and the quick cryptic took me 28 minutes this morning, but that can be just down to the person involved. So I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Drunk as McGinty, frequenting bars. I mean, that must be an anagram of as McGinty, mustn't it? 246. That's 7, 9 letters. As McGinty, frequenting bars. Don't know at this moment. Man seizing power in country. I want to put Spain because P. Seizing power in country. Man seizing power. Chap. Man, fellow, Ed, dead. I don't know, some name probably. What's seen irregularly in guava, ugly as fleshy parts? So Gaauv, Uva. I think that's Uvali. I think Uval. Hang on. Let's go. I'm trying to think what the there's a thing that hangs down at the back of your throat, which I've forgotten the name of. UVUL. So that's UL. And then I think the other uvula. That's it. That's what it is. It's the thing that hangs down at the back of your throat. Professional attack always makes a quick killing. Professional attack always makes a quick killing. I assume that's an assassin. No, assassination, always makes a quick killing. Professional attack. Professional always would be air, I suppose. A quick killing would be hitter, professional. Okay. Genuine error. That's serious. That's serious by reported visionary. When you think genuine is real, error is an error. Sin, error, Sarah. That's serious. Okay, not sure. Little Jeremy Fisher story about Day Pond half disappeared. Is Jeremy Fisher one of them? Beatrix Potter's characters. Little Jeremy Fisher story. I feel like it's going to be tadpole, but I don't quite understand why it's tadpole. So we've got D, P, O, and a tail about it. They are tadpole. So Jeremy Fisher must have been the frog in Beatrix Potter, I think. So the little version of a frog is a tadpole. Requiem and what it might follow, and what it follows. What might do for us? That might do for us. Requiem. Yeah. Not sure about that. If it's a particular old kind of Latin phrase, I could be in trouble. Features editor Impress running after latest in pictures. Features editor Impress running. So is that something to do with an iron, or is that press media running editor in PRESS after latest in pictures with an S in there as well. Yeah, I think that's an anagram of editor Impress. Let's look. Editor in PRESS and another S for latest in pictures. So features are I don't know. Stories. Could be stories. Stories fits tool. I'm going to go with that being some kind of stories. I don't know what stories it is at the moment. I think that's part of the anagram though. Which leaves editor. I can't. There's tool. There's two S's. Well, two S's gone. I'm going to see what comes up later. So I'll write that down. Maybe that hat that's key for Oscar in City. That's key. Hat. I kind of want to be fedora, but fedora. Can't be because it's 7 letters. Panama. Don't think it's that. Hat. That's key. Something IE for Oscar. Bowler. Don't know. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Playwright that's unpleasant during address to Queen. Oh, playwrights. Pinter. Pinter doesn't fit. That's unpleasant. Unkind. Address to Queen. Mom. Your Highness. I don't know. Cried after snakes exposed to blast. Scroll down a bit. Cried after snakes exposed. I assume that's take the NAKE. Cried nakedness. It'd have to be naked, wouldn't it? Blast would be naked. Can't see. Okay, small piece of land has a tenant. Okay, that should be easy. Should be easy. Has a. Small piece of land has a. And then a tenant is a renter. Tenant could be actually, in this case, it could be two tenants, I think, the verb, which would be to live. Small piece of land, I think it's going to be something like a. I don't know what it's going to be, but I think it's got an A in there. I think that's the wordplay. Border, no. Unusual, trace elements may do this. Okay, so just anagram trace elements may do this. Decay, I want to put, but elements, art, create, retack. Oh, unusual trace elements may do this. Okay. Who helps with setting leg and part of arm? Who helps with setting leg? So parts of the arm are radius ulnar, the bicep, the tricep. None of those are long enough. The humerus, 7 letters. Wrist. So just now around with okay. Who helps setting GLE? A leg, let GLE. And then ulnar, radius, glur, elbow, bicep, glebicep, elg. Okay, well that hasn't gone very well. I've got maybe two definites and a half maybe that I can probably flesh out when I get down there. Unfortunately, morgues are ultimately this. Unfortunately, morgues are. Okay, so that's just knowing where morgues are, isn't it? And then an E for ultimately. So, what's that? Gruesome. There we are, gruesome. Okay, that's okay. It's fairly simple wordplay, isn't it? What family does at funeral with second container for ashes? Oh, what's this going to be? What family does at funeral? Mourns. Mourns. Second container. Well, apparently mourn, don't they? Mow. Yeah, second is mow. Wait a mow. Apologies for my laughter at that clue, but perception of a conflict. Awareness. Oh golly, is that not with English overlock? Yeah, there you go. A war. Awareness. Well, that's pretty easy after this morning's QC. Composer wanting end mostly minor. Composer wanting end. So wanting end is G. Mostly minor. I don't know. I'm going to leave the G there. Maybe the G's at the other end. Maybe I should put the G there in case. Let's do that. Serious defeat embraced by conservative, one in the soup. Okay, serious defeat embraced by conservative, one in the soup. Whoa, is that a... Can't be a hidden word though, can it? Embraced by conservative, so... what's that? Serious defeat is a loss, is a rout. I would think. A rout. There it is. Crouton. Okay, we like that. Crouton. Lava, one a lizard periodically rejected, so that's D-A-I. Hang on, I've got D there. Lava, periodically rejected. Maybe it isn't. Okay, maybe it's just the other way. Lava, N. We've got Worst work up anyway. A, oh, D, A. 2 4, that's I. 2 4, that's A. Oh, it's a naiad. Is it naiad? Yeah, it's naiad, I think. Okay, I thought naiad was something totally different, but there we go. Lava, naiad. Thought they were kind of some tree forest fairy imp thing. What could attract a greater number to get back in ring? Okay, that I doesn't look very good at the bottom. To get back in ring. A greater number. This is I have seen this before. It's going to be like 10 to get to a small number, I think. I'm not so convinced about storage down there now, though that I. Let's keep going. Fat English king makes room for food. Fat is was it English king? I think that's it. Is that English king there? Fat? No, okay, so let's go there. Lear makes room for food. Room for food is larder. Now, larder. Okay, this is going very well on the downs. What's that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of 8 on the downs. Straight in. With barely a checking letter in place. It left a chap cold coming to a Spanish city. There's a K, if Nake is right. I don't think it is. My Spanish cities are not great. Barcelona would fit. It left a chap cold coming to on Barcelona. Why that be Bars? It left a chap cold. I don't think it's Barcelona. I'm going to move on. What's blue and quite sour when cooked? Okay, so that looks just like an anagram of quite sour. Although again, yes, stories could fit there. We've got a QU though to put in there if that's the case. Quo. I wonder if this is going to be a. Come back to that in a minute. I don't think it's quite sour. QU. What's blue? I mean, that's probably going to be referring to something that's rude. I don't know. That's my first thought about blue, rather than thinking about Oxford blues and Cambridge blues, who are the. I know what it is. It's turquoise. If I can spell turquoise. How do I spell turquoise? Turquoise. That's that's why. I still can't spell it. Turquoise. That's no. Is it? I can't spell it. Maybe it's not turquoise then, but it's something like that. I think turquoise is a bluey colour. T. Let's go. Let's put them in. Well, let's take them out. Q, U, I. So I need a T. T. There's the E. E, S. E, S, O. I take that out because I'm pretty certain that's turquoise. Turquoise. And I've just bluffed it straight in there. That's bizarre. Turquoise. So let's just check out that. So Q-U-I-T. Yeah, that'll fit. Turquoise. So Q-U-I-O-S-E. Good. Turquoise. This one, vital I connect in conjunction. Vital in conjunction. Conjunction is with or and. I assume I connect, I join. I want to put aorta there really, but vital I connect in conjunction. I tie. I mend. I fix. Okay, there's a bunch of possibilities there. I think that'll come. Resigns after disturbing admission. Is that just an anagram of resigns? I think it is. Which is ing. No, it can't be. It's ressing. I don't think ressing's a word. Essing, servicing. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure it should be an anagram though. I'm gonna have a little swig of my tea, excuse me. So we've got problem with a carrier missing out the last island. Problem with a carrier. So problems can be a sum. I think I'm trying to get to, I don't know, I'm going to go Sumatra, which means, what would that be? If that's Sumatra, a and then a carrier would be a cart backwards. That doesn't really work, but what's that? A TRA. Tram. Yeah, a tram. I'm going to go with that being a tram. How I quite got that from some, I'm not sure. Disorganised mob, one involved in dissertation. That must just be an anagram. Although I'm looking at N thinking that's an anagram. Mob. I think that's mob 1. Anagram mob 1, which is a Mubin. Can't see at this moment. It is M body. Oh, I've got that N in there. I don't know if that's really relevant. I'm going to take that out because I think it's helping me, but I don't know what this is. Ob. Moan. N boom. Boomer. Boomen. Don't think so. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Disorganised mob though does feel like it should be an anagram of mob at least. Could be a rabble. Is it a rabble? Maybe it's double F. Actually, with a question mark on the end of the clue. Let's move on. Lift small alien bug. So raise, ET, SET, bug. Lift, upset, I think that'll be. Upset, there we go. Okay, game prints over how he addressed Mary de Bowen. I have no idea who Mary de Bowen is. Prince, I assume is a P. Game with P, beginning with P, 5 letters. So prints over, so put a P over something for Mary de Bowen. Don't know who she is. Which is part of the intention, really, I think. Games beginning with P, 5 letters. Can't think. Okay, well, that looks a lot happier. I have to say, I've got another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the downs. That's brilliant. So what's going on here? Drunk. Oh, this one. As McGinty. Okay, so I've only got 1 G. So that's definitely out. Means the G's down the bottom, maybe. Gymnastic, I think that is. Bars. Very good. Gymnastic. And if I could even type it correctly, it would have been better. So it's natal. Man seizing power. Nepal. Neil. Good old Neil. Okay. What's one over? Oh, where am I? This one over here. Professional attack. Always making a quick killing. I don't know. That is a double ER, do I? Quick killing. Abattoir, abattoir, I think that's spelled differently, right? What's going on? Let's keep going on the crosses. Genuine error, sincere. That's, error is a sin. That's reported, yeah, seer. Visionary is a seer, spelled S-E-E-R normally. This one, what are we doing there? Requiem and what it might and what it follows that might do for us. Mass entanglement in can't be entanglement, but mass engagement. I'm just guessing a bit really. So look at this. Composer wanting end mostly minor. Composer. My composers are not great. One day I'm going to have to learn some composers, I think. Composer wanting end. Maybe the wanting end. So yeah, I mean the G has to wanting end. Would have to go if it's a G. It'd have to go there. Requiem. I think that's a mass. Mass entertainment. No. Mass. Okay, what's going on here? What could attract a greater number to get back in the ring? What ring are we talking about? Okay, I'm going to have to bite the bullet on this one, especially as I've now cut out stories. If it is editor in Pressicles, that may not be the case. Editor, I think it is, but editor in, I'm just writing down now, in case you're wondering why I'm talking to myself. Editor in Press, after stories. I've got rid of 2 S's already. I've got another spare S, and I've got an R. And actually I haven't got rid of a lot else, have I? Features. Well, I've only got 2 S's, so unless it's sprints, running sprints. Not sure. Okay, let's have a look at this. Playwright. Oh. Somerset Maugham. That's unpleasant. During address to Queen. I think Somerset Maugham is spelled. I think it's Somerset. It's spelled like that. Wood. Queen. Ugh is unpleasant. Marm. I think it must be Marm. Marm. Because I think you call it. I did say ma'am as well before. Marm. So I think that's probably the way to spell that. Which means that's completely wrong. Prince. Prince Hal. Game Hal. Game. Prince. Over how he addressed Mary de Bowen. Harms. Oh. Helms. Is that a game? I don't think so. But I think it's probably Muz, maybe. Oh, Prince. Why can I not think what that might be? But then games beginning with H. Can't think of anything at all. This one, a small piece of land has a tenant. Okay. I can't think what a small piece of land is. If it begins with I, I'm fairly happy turquoise. I'm fairly happy with how that's spelt. That one I can't sort out. Mass. And what it follows. Requiem mass. And what it follows might do for us. I don't know what the requiem is. Mass. Okay, this Spanish one again. Let's have a look. It left a cold chap. Going to a Spanish city. So the only Spanish city I can think of being with an S is Seville. Doesn't really help me. This one. Hat that's key for Oscar in city. Oh, this one. Cried after snakes. Exposed. To blast. Cried. Shout. Could be shout. Not convinced. This one. Oh golly, what was this? Elements may do this. Create. Recat. Offset. Have I got any? If that's a mob one, then the only one really works is that. Which then leaves me ecrat. Doesn't really work. I mean, that's most likely if that were the case. Mob one. Yeah. If they're both anagrams, the only letter that fits there is that. E. Which I'm not convinced it is now. Disorganised mob. Could be rabble actually. If that was rabble, what would that give me? A, and that'd be a B. Snakes exposed to blast. Cried. Okay. So look at these ones up here. Professional. Is that just a pro? Seems a bit unlikely to be a pro, but it must be profiteer. A fit, yeah they are. Quick game, profiteer, there we are. That was easy actually. I didn't expect pro to be professional unlikely. What's this? Composer. Wanting end. Mostly minor. Sap, sip. Composer. Is that a specific composer that I don't know the name of? Got no feel for what I can do there. Quite requiem on what it follows that might do for us. I would have thought that looks like a shun or a ting ending really. Mass extinction I think that is. I'm going to go with mass extinction purely because I don't know. It just fits the checkers. I don't know if it's right. This then becomes back in ring. To get back in ring. Greater number. Premo, Premo, Flemo. Oh, promotion. So we've got a number going backwards, so that can only be something like 1 I think. And then to get back in ring, a ring is to call to phone. Yes, we need 1 going back in. Ring is to phone, but that doesn't fit because I've got a phenom. Oh yeah, it's phenon. Pheno. There's 1. PH. Phenomone. Is that right? That can't be right. What could attract a... Yeah, pheromone. Pheromone. So how's that working? It's got phone and more. There you go. More going upwards in phone. Pheromone. There we go. Oh no, what's going on here? Got rid of an E now. That's good news. Okay. I still know. What have we got? Features editor. Features are... Because features normally relate to the face, don't they? So what letters have I got here then that I can put in? SE. Serpent. Could be serpent. Serpent does fit. leaving me some interesting letters on the other half. Steroid serpent. Okay. I R O. Okay, and then on the other side I've got D. Is not going to happen. T is more than possible. R is not happening. N isn't happening, but P could. Another S. So actually serpent is the best word there, but I wouldn't understand features. I don't think it can be this one though. What's now going on? Vital, I connect in conjunction. I don't know, I mend. I connect, I make in conjunction. So, okay, so conjunction is probably and, isn't it? So it's probably Annie, oh, and I've got an N in that. Oh, I've got an N for there, so that does fit, whatever that word may be. Screen. No, not screen. Oh, not sure. Actually, that's interesting. Animated. I mate. Vital. Vital? Animated? Vital signs? I think that's animated. I mate. Is that I connect? I think. I'm not entirely sure. Small piece of land has a tenant. Oh gosh. What's going on here now? A tenant. So, it could be there, or it could be there. Islet is a small piece of land because it is let. So that must be Prince Hal. I don't know what this is, this game. Unless that is, as I said, Muz. Hey, Halo. Halo's a game, isn't it? In the gaming world. I don't think that's right though. So, what have I got here? It's kind of trying to work out what to do here, because if I put an E there, then what I'm going to put here are... It's got to be a D. It can't be a D. Let's go through what letters I've got in this supposed anagram. I haven't got a P. I'm going to cross off that N because I think that's right. So now I've got D, T, R, P and an S somewhere, and then E, O, I. So, okay, that must be an O. I feel like it's maybe some kind of surgeon then. I haven't got any G's. Presses to surge. Running is on. Okay. There we are. Okay. So editor is an ED. Latest in pictures. Features. Plastic surgeon. That must be. Features editor is a plastic surgeon. Okay. So we've got urge on after S, and then I don't quite understand the plastic bit. What's that getting? Features editor is a plastic surgeon. Presses to urge. Well, I'm pretty certain it's plastic surgeon, so I'm going with it. I've just got. I can't. Well, I can spend lots of time on these, but I don't want to. They're hard enough as they are. So when I get an answer that works, and I think it works from the plastic surgeon point of view, features editor works as a dev. I can't spend any more time on it unless this clue turns out to be different, and then I'll have to rethink. But until then, I'm just having a look at the one up the top half I haven't figured out yet. Which I think I may never figure out. Composer, wanting, end, mostly minor. Soffit, suppret, composer. Wanting, end, mostly. I think it's N, isn't it? Sapient? Sapit? Minor. Is sapient? Sapient? Minor? I'm going to put it in. I don't know. Sapit. Is that a poser? A composer? Let me just... S P T. My list of composers is very short, and I learn them as I do crosswords at the moment. I'm going to leave that for now. Just come back. Resigns. Oh, okay. Here we are. Ingress now. That was easy enough, wasn't I? Emission ingress. Okay, what's this? Stakehead. Part of arm. Who helps? With setting arm, with setting leg and part of arm. Okay, what's that? Well, I think that would be an SED. Who helps? Slate helps with setting leg and part of arm. That's a tough clue, considering I can't see any words that just fit there, apart from state. Really wants to go in there. Scavenge. But for the definition of who helps and part of arm, let's think sensibly on this. So we've got the bicep, the tricep. We've got the, I don't know what the bones of the upper arm are. We've got the elbow. We've got the humerus. We've got the radius ulnar bones in the forearm. We've got, I don't know what the muscles in the forearm are. We've got the wrist. Whether you'd say a hand is, I think it is, yeah, it's hand, isn't it? Stage hand, I suppose. Is that going to be stage hand? Who helps with setting, yeah. Leg is a stage, yes. Stage hand. Okay. Prince Halmer. Oh, am I being incredibly thick about what this game is? I assume it's his mum, Prince Hal, and I assume married a bow and is his mother, Ma. How that becomes game, I'm not sure though. Just go through Halwa, Halia, just see if there's any obvious game that I'm missing. Halter, Hallowa, Halper, La, Car, Jar. So I'm just thinking about games. Halder. Oh, well done. Put that there. Halar. So I guess it has to just be Helmer. I don't know. Okay, I'm in 37 minutes. That's pretty good. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that one there that I'm going to bung in as sapient, I think, because I don't know what it's going to be otherwise. I'm going to take that out, actually. I'm going to leave it for a bit, but it left a chap cold coming to a Spanish city. It left a chap cold. What's this? I'm worried by this suddenly. Hat. That's key for Oscar in city. I was thinking that's rabble down there, wasn't I? Which doesn't look very likely if that's key. Could be could be a key, I think. Oscar Wilde. Is it Oscar Wilde or is it just over Oscar? I mean, Homburg. Ah, okay, there we are. Yes, I get it. So the Homburg is a hat, and you change the A of Hamburg to... No, hang on, it's Hamburg, isn't it? So it's a hat that's key for Oscar. Oh, hang on, which way around is it? Is it the hat or the city? What do you want? That's key for Oscar, so change the O to an A. In city. No. Yes, Hamburg. No, hang on. What? Hat that's key for Oscar in city. That's key for Oscar. So the O becomes an A. Or always saying the hat has a key, and then the A becomes an O, but then that becomes a city. So I think it's hat, that's key for Oscar in city. Well, Oscar is in the city of Hamburg, so put an A in there. That clearly makes no sense. Is it Hamburg or Hamburg you want, mate? I don't know. That's, I can't really, you know. Okay, so what's going on here? Disorganised mob. One involved in demonstration. Well, it's no longer a rabble, and it's no longer an anagram. It's not a demonstration, isn't a march. Disorganised mob is a, don't know. Doesn't need to be an E there either. This one, I still don't have any answers to. SET, exposed to blast, cried after snakes. Exposed to blast. So what's going on here? At least I think the M's correct on this one. It left a chap cold. I don't know what's going on though, does it? To A Spanish. I have to come on what A in Spanish is. If it's that city, salmonella. No, not salmonella. It left a chap cold. To a Spanish city. Splam, splam. Salamander. No. That probably was man, isn't it? That's what I was thinking. Man. It left a chap cold. It left. Is that an anagram of after nakes? No, because there's no T. Yeah, there is actually after nakes. I don't know if that would be right. If there's an N, S-E-T. No, because I haven't got any S's if I take the S out. Cried. Sweet. Unusual trace elements do this. Unusual is rum. Orbit. Decay. I'm sure that's going to be as simple as just an anagram of react. There it is, react. God, this is where a good example of how bad my anagramming can be. Disorganised mob. Got me shambles. One involved in demonstration. Disorganised mob. I think there's only some of the big letters really start there. Let's have a look at this one. It left a chap cold. I mean, that was man. Something mania. Coming to A. It left a man cold. Coming to A. It left. There's left. So it is SA. Good old sex appeal for it. Okay. Okay, so down to my last, well, 2 to 3. I won't be going up to have another look at sapience. If it is sapience, I'm going to put that in. I don't know if that means. I think sapient means minor, but I'm not entirely sure. Hamburg will probably do me in. Cried after snakes. Exposed to blast. Cried. What is this? Cried after snakes exposed to blast. So snakes, is that just an anagram of snakes? In which case, what have I got? Oh, I forgot if there's something. How do I do that? Salamanca. Cold, yeah. Sanskrit. Sank. S-N-A-K-E-S. There's me an E over there. And cried would be... I don't know what cried would be. Exposed to blast. I can't think what blast is, really. Let's have another look at this thing. Chaser. What's this? Clue. Disorganised mob. H something. Something. R. It's either going to be an ER or no R. I suppose it could be an IR, but some kind of R word in the end. What's a demonstration? I'll need an I there, don't I? If that was the I there, I'm not saying it is, but if it was, what would that mean to me? Cried after... exposed to blast. I mean, some of these have been really easy. I say easy. Some of these clues have kind of worked really well, but I don't think that's my eye, so I think it's probably there. No, I think it's probably more likely there, actually. Because if I put an I there, then I've got to have an H next to, probably next to a vowel, and then another vowel. It gives me 3 in a row. Disorganised mob. One involved in demonstration. Okay, I'm thinking, yeah, so demonstration is actually like a test or something, isn't it? Probably. Just think about this clue again here. I'm wondering if snakes exposed. Or snakes. It's actually looking for a type of snake, which I can't now think of any. Which are boas, constrictors, no, adders, pythons. I've struggled. I've run out of them now. my long asp. Asp is the other good one, isn't it? Asp there. Aspect. Blast. Exposed to blast would be... Whoa. I suppose maybe I ought to go through a windswept. There. Wind swept. Wept. Okay. Yeah, there we are. Snakes. Wines. Oh, wow. How did that happen? Windswept. Luckily, well, how it happened is the fact, and that's going to be shower, isn't it? Luckily, his W is the first letter I tried to say. Demonstration. Shower. There we go. Okay, let's just scroll up and have a look, see what we got. Shower. So is it Hamburg or is it... Let's try that. Unlucky, so it's not that either. It's probably... Let's put that back to I, because that's what I had. Yes, I know it's wrong. See what I got wrong. Oh! Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair. Gymnastic. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, it was Hamburg. Wrong. Anyway, let's take that out for a second. Let's try typing properly and then come back to this clue. Okay, composer. Wanting end. Mostly minor. Yeah, what's that going to be? And actually, let's still spell this correctly. Gymnastic. Wanting end. Mostly minor. still want to put tape in, which is obviously wrong. If that's an N. Tappen, tapine, mostly minor. What's the word for minor? Well, I've only got vowels can go in here. Tap, tep, tup, tip, top. Type, ty is the other possible, I suppose. I don't think there's anything outside of the vowels that will go there, but composer wanting end mostly minor. I think that was, I don't know, tap, tapot, tapet, tapet. Don't know. This is Hamburg downhill, isn't it? Let's have a look. See where I'm at. So, not got it. Don't know. Bit annoying that to just. Still no clue on this. Wanting end. End is mostly minor. Gosh, I can't quite see that. It's probably really obvious as well. Tip less, tip rest. Wanting end. Mostly. End est. I think I've got to admit defeat on some. Wanting end mostly toppant. I don't know my composers well enough to be able to get that one read. Tuppence, tippant, tiplete. Okay, let's think about, maybe there's a letter in there that goes in there somewhere. Top west, tap. That's an anagram of wanting, isn't it? Maybe. Is it? No, it isn't. I'm making that up entirely. I'll put top rest, I don't know what it is. Okay, let's have a look, see what the answer is. Check. Nah, it's getting there on it. So what was that last answer? Tip. What? Tip it. I mean, I don't know, I guess. Okay, yeah, tip is wanting. An end is a tip, and mostly minor, so petty, but I haven't had a tip it, so that's probably the only one I didn't really get there. Hamburg and Homburg, couldn't decide which way around that one. So, pretty decent performance, but not quite home on that one, so, well, I hope that was enjoyable to watch, and thanks for viewing.